Hello, Internet! We are back on Showdown again with the Xatu team. Hopefully we're going to, use Xatu in this video. It is like the sort of odd choice to add on to this team. It can maybe do a few things, but I suppose the most important part of the team is the rest of it, really, isn't it? And, okay, so we're playing against this guy again. I played against this guy in, I think the last video? I think it was the last video, and he had he had a crazy Crobat. He had he had haze on his Crobat, and I mean it was quite a close game in the end, but because of that haze, it really messed me up. So I'm gonna bear that in mind this time. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to lead exactly the same. I'm going to go Xatu, Xerneas. So we're going to use Xatu. And I'm going to take the same Pokemon again. Now, this might sound really stupid. But I'm going to do it. Last game, he targeted my Xerneas with his Kangaskhan. And he went for a Tailwind. He might fake out my Xatu here. Because that is what gave me the Tailwind. To match his. So I'm going to go for a Tailwind, but I'm not going to protect Xerneas this time. I'm going to go for a Moonblast on his Kangaskhan. Okay, so Tailwind, and we know that. Okay, so not that that really meant any difference, really, but yeah. So excuse me. Tailwinds are up. His Kangaskhan is adamant. We know that from the last game. And really, my Xerneas can just threaten it with a Moonblast. So I'm going to Psychic this Crobat because I do want some damage on it. This Kangaskhan does have Protect as well, so it might go for a Protect. It might go for a Sucker Punch on the Xatu. Maybe? I don't think it will though. I'm going to go for the roll. Oh, and I don't get it. Oh no, that's unfortunate. And he knocks out the Xatu, so he was probably actually anticipating a, well, maybe, could have been anticipating an ally switch there. He has taunted my Xerneas though, which is kind of annoying. An interesting turn of events. Okay, so I'm going to put Kangaskhan in. And I'm going to go for a Power-Up Punch onto his Kangaskhan, and I'm going to go for a... We can't really see what that Crobat is at, but Psychic did quite a lot of damage to it, didn't it? So... I think a Dazzling Gleam... I'm just going to play it safe. I think a Moonblast will definitely knock the Crobat out. Dazzling Gleam might, but I'm just thinking any switches. Yeah, so he gets a 50% chunk onto my Kangaskhan there. But I get a +1 Kangaskhan. I've got my Xerneas here as well. So this has worked out a bit better for me than last game. Rayquaza, I'm pretty sure was Focus Sash. It didn't have a Life Orb. So, an Extreme Speed won't knock out my Kangaskhan from here. And he hasn't... Oh, he Mega Evolved his Kangaskhan, so his Rayquaza cannot Mega Evolve here, so my Kangaskhan will always be faster than it. So we've got the speed advantage in this game, and we've got a Talonflame in the back as well. Now, this is it's just one of those turns, isn't it? Like, how many times in this meta game is it just well, if I target the right Pokemon, I've won. If I target the wrong Pokemon, then I've lost. It's just like that. I suppose if I target the Kyogre, then the Rayquaza can only do a... Well, it can knock the Kangaskhan out, and it can only do a chunk of damage to my Xerneas. But... I don't know. I really want to attack the Rayquaza actually, because I think the Kyogre's going to protect. Oh no, of course, yeah. So there you go, got that one wrong. I don't think that mattered any. Yeah, that's frustrating. So my Taunt wears off, Tailwind wears off too. Yeah, and he can just Origin Pulse to win this game now. Oh, so that's really annoying. That is really frustrating. Because a target on the Kyogre and I'd won that game. But an Origin Pulse, if he hits both of his Origin Pulses here, then he's won the game. I mean, Origin Pulse, it's got shaky accuracy. He misses my Talonflame, so my Talonflame potentially is going to take this with a Brave Bird. Yeah, it does. Wow. So, so we get this one. So, yeah, quite funny that this is kind of like working as like a best of three, because I played this guy in the last video. I think it was the last video, and he won that game. We used exactly the same Pokemon, and I managed to sort of adjust around him, and like I saw the haze coming this turn, this game. So didn't want to just Geomancy blindly in his face. And now we've got a Bronzong and a Thundurus. Bronzong and Thundurus are two things that I don't really like playing against with this team. Yeah, can be tricky. I mean, Bronzong is obviously very good against Xerneas 2. Let's go. I like Kangaskhan Talonflame. I like Smeargle. And is it Xerneas or is it Groudon? So yeah, Zato actually won the game in that last one. So Xerneas or Groudon? Which way shall we go? I think Groudon actually. One of the rare games I don't take Xerneas. Okay, well that's not very good for me. Yeah, definitely not very good for me. He's probably gonna just straight up Thunderbolt the Talonflame, I would imagine. So he's not going with this Trick Room mode off the bat. Could Fake Out, could Tailwind. Got options like that. But he's got his Kyogre, and that means that my Groudon is not really too happy. If I'd led with Xerneas, then I could Fake Out the Thundurus, go for a Geomancy, and then play around with like Quick Guards and Follow Me's and stuff for the Thundurus, and potentially go well that way. But maybe he was banking on me not going with Xerneas just because he has got the Bronzong sitting there. Yeah, so I'm just going to go for a Frustration into the Thundurus and bring the Talonflame into the Groudon. Thunder Waves the Kangaskhan and Double Edges the Groudon. Okay, so at least we get some damage on the Thundurus. It is Citrus Berry, so we do see it's a slower, bulkier one. This kind of does invite the Kyogre to come in though. And Groudon is really not doing too much right now. Kangaskhan, rather, is at -1, so it's not really going to be doing too much damage. So yeah, I think I need Xerneas in this game. Yeah, I think not bringing Xerneas was a big problem. Like, this whole team is sort of built around Xerneas, and to not bring it, I suppose it's a bit of an oversight. Yeah, I'll just Frustration again and bring in Talonflame. Let's just see how this plays out. Okay, oh, so we almost get the knockout on the Thundurus. I mean, it's just going to Hyper Voice with the Salamentier, and there's nothing that I can do about that. I'm going to Sucker Punch the Thundurus, actually. Okay, so fair enough. I will be losing both of my Pokemon here. But interestingly, he brought in his own Groudon, so does he have Kyogre? I'm not sure. I mean, I think either way, I'm just going to try and go for a cheeky Dark Void here, but I mean, surely he can just go for like a Hyper Voice and another Spread Attack with Groudon? Maybe not? No, okay, so am I getting a cheeky Dark Void? I am not getting a cheeky Dark Void. So Dark Void unfortunately misses for us there, and puts the nail in the coffin, really. If I'd hit my Dark Void there, then maybe I could have, I don't know, jiggled around somewhat if we didn't have his Kyogre, but I'm not going to play around with that game anymore. I think I was too far behind, having not brought the Xerneas. So we've got another Bronzong here, but we've got a nicely disguised sort of potential lead of Whimsicott and Terrakion here too. So this could be a bit tricky. I do kind of like Xerneas. The only thing that is stopping Xerneas here is that Bronzong. You know, call me, you know, unimaginative, but I'm going to go with Xerneas and Smeargle. And I think in the back, I do want my Groudon, and either my Kangaskhan or my Talonflame. I'm going to go with Kangaskhan. Yes. Okay, so this time, well, this time we do get a Bronzong. It will have a Lumberry on it as well. So if I Geomancy in the Trick Rooms, then like even the Salamence is going to be faster in Trick Room. I'm just going to Moonblast and Dark Void here. I'm expecting the Bronzong to have the Lumberry though. Yeah, there it is. Oh, the Chester Berry. And he gets the Trick Room there, okay. Now, I'm wondering, because my Smeargle is quite slow, and Bronzong isn't the meatiest of attackers, if a Gyro Ball will knock out my Smeargle from here. Because there is potentially a chance that it won't. In which case, what do I want to do about it? Don't really want to Geomancy. Do I want to bring in Groudon or Kangaskhan? Smeargle in, and like the fake out on the Kyogre is really obvious, isn't it? He might skill swap my Kangaskhan. Yeah, so he does. Okay, so he does protect the Kyogre, but he doesn't skill swap the Kangaskhan. I suppose he doesn't want to lose his Levitate ability. And now, well, now because my Kangaskhan can't protect, it would be nice to have protect on Kangaskhan, really. I suppose it does give me like a Sucker Punch option as well. Sucker Punch is very nice sometimes too. I can either like follow me to redirect a Gyro Ball, but then Kangaskhan that gets knocked out by the Kyogre, or I can Wide Guard, or I can Dark Void and hope that I don't know, because I'm in a bad position. Yeah, this is not very good, is it? I think we'll Sucker Punch the Kyogre here, because that is bound to be attacking. And I don't think he'll just, you know, play into a Wide Guard. I'm pretty sure he will know that I've got Wide Guard, so I'm going to go for a Spiky Shield here. Yeah, Sucker Punch actually does a lot of damage. I mean, now I'm at +2, obviously. Oh, well, here's the skill swap. And, wow, I could have just Origin Wide Guarded. I'm really surprised he didn't... really surprised he just let me do that. But, you know, that was the last turn of Trick Room. And now I'm in a good position because my Groudon is obviously a fast one. his Groudon is asleep as well, I can just Erupt, will knock his Bronzong out, and yeah, there's nothing he can do to stop that. So I'm actually just going to bring Xerneas in. It's a free switch, and just Erupt here. Okay, he doesn't try switching out his Kyogre, which is maybe what he needed to do to prevent me erupting on his Bronzong. If he had done that, maybe his Bronzong doesn't have Protect. Because if his Bronzong doesn't have Protect, he couldn't have withdrawn his Kyogre and kept his Bronzong safe at the same time. I'm going to go for an Eruption because I can't let him get Trick Room up and at this point, and just Moonblast here. Because a combination of Moonblast and Eruption might even knock out this Groudon, especially with that critical hit, it will do. Yeah, so, whew. So even with that Dark Void miss, Dark Void has not been kind to me today, but you know, you can't really complain when you're using Dark Void, can you? So thanks a lot for watching this, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and again, please feel free to like the video, share the video, give it to all of your friends so that they can marvel upon my face and the Xatu in the team preview. That hasn't really done too much. Well, it's done a little bit, hasn't it, so far? So thanks a lot, guys, and you know, goodbye for now.